Hi, Kitty Pies. I'm Lanikia, and you are watching What Happens on the Soaps. This is the Bold and Beautiful edition. This episode was actually Friday, April the 8th, 2022. I actually missed it because I was out of town traveling, so I'm going to catch up today so that I can keep being consistent with delivering these. All right. So, what happened on the Soaps, Bold and Beautiful edition? Let's go right into Liam and Thomas. So Liam and Thomas are speaking, and he's having to encourage Thomas because Thomas is just having his doubts. He's like, "What if Steffi doesn't make it? What if she dies?" And so Liam is just encouraging him, telling him, "Don't think like that. Don't we have to stay positive. We have to think positive thoughts. We have to think about her being okay." And so, they both are just like, Thomas says, I don't even know how this happened. And Liam tells him, right now, all we can do is just work, focus on encouraging and being there for Steffi, so that we can be positive and she can wake up and everything. That's what we need to worry about right now. And also encouraging, like Ridge and Taylor, because Thomas says, Phoebe died. We can't lose her the way we lost, they can't lose her the way they lost Phoebe. And again, Liam is just like saying, no, Steffi's tough. She knows her babies need her, and she's gonna pull through because of them. So then we see Ridge in the room just talking to Steffi, and again he's just telling her, to pull through. She's strong. Her babies need her. She needs to come on and pull through and wake up. So then Liam comes in, and he and Ridge just look at each other, and then Ridge leaves out because Ridge loves Brooke the way Liam loves Steffi. I don't care what anyone says. Like they love those women, and even if they're with other people, that those two women still have their hearts. So Liam sits down and he talks to Steffi, and they show flashbacks of their happy times when they were together as a couple. He just talks to her about all the good times and all the struggles, and how they're still strong because of all that, and they have so many more memories to make. And he tells her about how much the kids need her. They can't do this without her, so she has to get up out of the bed. And then he tells her, everyone needs her, and that he needs her, and he loves her. He'll always love her. And I said, okay, I knew y'all were gonna do this. Like, it's real soon, but like they set this up because we saw he had a conversation the other day with Bill, and Bill even told him, "You're married to Hope, but you're sitting here saying you'll always love Steffi," and he was like, "Oh, it's nothing like that." But I think now that this tragedy has happened, this is gonna put some things that may not have been open to second thoughts or second guessing for him, open to that, because now the woman that he shares all these memories with, because he went down the line. Like, if you didn't know any better, you would have thought that was his wife or something, because he said, and also he said, I need and then he cut himself off. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. they're already going there, and everything. So I'm just like, wow. Like, we're gonna see another triangle between Steffi, and Hope again. Like, whenever Steffi wakes up, is that what we're doing? Because I would not be surprised if when Steffi wakes up, he just is like, after everything that happened, he wants to be with her again. So I don't know, y'all. Tell me what you think. Okay, so while all of this is going on, we see Sheila Taylor and Lee are talking, and Sheila is telling Taylor, talk to her, Taylor, like, tell her that I want to see Finn one last time. And she said, there's no need in Taylor talking to me, because my decision will not change just because she talks to me. And she told Taylor, listen, I understand you're a psychiatrist, but this ain't got nothing to do with you. I've made my decision. She's not seen him. she didn't go through all the ups and downs and the pains, and she gave him away. That he's my son. And so Sheila is just like, which is really sick. Show some, can't you show any compassion and all that? I'm like, girl, Sheila, I don't understand it. Like, you killed the man. You said your goodbye when you kissed him and all that kind of stuff. You said your goodbye when you did that, and now all of a sudden you just have to see him one last time, knowing you the person that is the reason that you only gonna get to see him one last time. Like, knowing you're the person that put Steffi in, like, you want Taylor to go to bat for you. You have her daughter in the hospital bed, and she doesn't even know it. Like, Sheila, you're made, like, when they find out everything that you've done, you're making this worse, because it's real. It's very sick that you're wanting Taylor to go to bat for you, to a woman who, the daughter of a woman that you've killed, the mother of the daughter of the woman that you have in the hospital bed, to the woman whose son you've killed. Like, it's very disturbing to watch this at some point, especially like when the detective Rich comes out and he's like, we're not trying to tell you anything to do, Lee, and everything. She like, it don't matter because you're not. So, and then Baker comes up. So Baker is the he's investigating this, and of course Sheila said that, she falls back on this, but you could tell she's listening. And so Baker said, I don't think we should talk in mixed company. And Lee was like, so Ridge was like, this is Lee, this is Finn's mother. And then Sheila was like, I think what he's saying is mixed company by me. And she says, I'm Finn's biological mother, and everything. But anyways, Baker just tells them, right now it's looking like a robbery. like right now it looks like whoever the monster, no, he says the animal, because Ridge was like, who was the animal who did this? And he says, it looks like they just wanted to rob them because Steffi's purse was missing and Finn's wallet was gone and everything. But y'all remember Sheila did all that anyways. So he says, but he tells Lee that we're gonna find out who did this, and we're gonna put them away and everything. So Sheila's of course listening to that. So that's what makes it real nasty. Like, on one hand, you're the person who did this and everything. On another hand, you're begging these people, like you're begging Lee, I want to see my son. You don't have a right to tell me I shouldn't see my son, knowing you killed him. And then begging Taylor and Ridge to come in and speak on your defense, knowing you shot their daughter and she could die. And so Sheila, So then Lee said, final decision, no, he's not, you're not seeing him. So Sheila goes on about her business, and then Lee, Ridge, and Taylor talk, and they say, we know you are proud of Finn. And she says, not were, I am proud of him. She was like, I am proud of him. He was the perfect guy. And she also told the detective, everyone loved him. If you met him, you loved him. Nobody will want to do this to him. But they just tell her, we're going to keep Haynes' memory alive and everything. Now, at this point, she tells them, I'm going to take care of Finn now. Because they said something about Hayes, and I said, okay, if Steffi don't get up out this bed, it's going to be a battle. Because I don't know. I just don't see Ms. Lee just letting this go. Like, just getting visitations or whatever. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, so then Thomas runs into Sheila, and he says, Sheila, why don't you just leave? And she said, he's my son too, and I'm not going to let her tell me I can't see him. And he was like, the woman is grieving. And she said, oh, I'm not grieving. And Thomas was like, I'm sorry, do you think I'm on your side here? Because I'm not. Just because I'm keeping this secret for now does not mean that I'm on your side. He said, because I'm honestly thinking, if somebody could do what you did to Brooke, why wouldn't you do what's happened to Steffi and Finn? Did you have anything to do with this? And that's how it went off, y'all. That was The Bold and the Beautiful. I will see you tomorrow for a new episode.